Hey there, it's Victoria McCooey. I'm back with day 5 of our 30-day challenge, 30 ways in 30 days to face divorce fearlessly. Today we're on number 5. Number 5 perfectly is the 5-second rule. This is something that is taught or developed by a personality named Mel Robbins. All right, so Mel Robbins, you may know, is a CNN anchor person and also is the host of a TV show called Monsters in Law. But what she's really known for now is this rule she has developed from her own depression and how getting out of bed was such a hurdle for her. She tells the story of how month after month after month she would systematically hit the snooze button every morning and not be able to get up out of bed. And then finally, after 3 months of hitting the snooze button, she pictured in her mind that she was a rocket ship, or that it was launching herself out of bed was, she needed a countdown for that. So when the alarm went off that one morning, she said out loud, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she launched herself out of bed for the first time in 3 months without hitting snooze, which was a major accomplishment for her at the time. So the reason I want to use this rule is because I've been talking to you so far for the first 4 days about all kinds of things you need to be doing to make these major shifts that are going to help you overcome the fear associated with divorce. But you're going to have to make time for these things, which usually means getting up earlier. So why is it so hard for us to get up that extra hour, even that extra half hour earlier? And here's the reason. It's not you. It's not that you're a bad person. And it's not that you're lazy or even that you're a procrastinator. It's really how we're wired. Our brains are not wired for change. Our brain is wired to help us stay away from change. It's built to protect us. So our mind says, ooh, that's different. I don't know if that's safe or not. Don't do that. Do what you always do. I know that's safe and you'll be fine. If you just keep doing what you always do, then everything will be the same. But that's the problem. Everything will be the same. You want to make changes. You want everything to be disrupted. You want to change the way you face your life, you face your challenges, the way you face this divorce. And in order to do that, you have to make change. And you're going to have to override your brain's signals. So what she's studied over the years is a lot about how the brain is wired. And she's decided in her research that you have 5 seconds, maybe less, to go from an idea to an action. So you might be thinking, yep, I'm going to get up early tomorrow. I'm setting the alarm. I'm getting up an hour earlier. I'm going to do everything I just learned. I'm going to do, all of my daily routine, my new ritual. And guess what? The next morning, it's not happening. Your brain is like, oh, you don't have to get up. Stay in bed. This is what we know. This is what you do. This is how we feel comfortable. And you've got to override that. And she's saying you have 5 seconds. So here's a strategy for making the shift to get out of bed early, or really for doing anything outside of your comfort zone. You act. Don't wait for motivation. She says that motivation doesn't exist. Don't wait for it. Just act. You have an idea? Act on it. Don't wait, because what you're thinking that you're doing is overthinking something. What you're really doing is letting your brain take over and say, I don't know about that. You've never done that before. That doesn't feel safe to me. So you've got 5 seconds to trick your brain to get in there before it starts taking over. So when you set your alarm that first morning and it's an hour earlier than you're used to, you've got 5 seconds to get out of bed before your brain takes over and tells you not to. So you can try doing what she did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, without even thinking, you know, it's just what's going to happen. And you can't count the other way because it could go on forever, right? So there's a reason that it starts at 5, goes down to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you launch yourself out of bed. And there are no excuses, there's no reasoning, there's no overthinking, there's no bargaining, well, you know, if I get up half an hour instead of an hour earlier. No, whatever you decided to do, you do it. And you use this method, all right? So look her up, listen to some of her videos. They're very, very interesting. And that is your day 5 strategy. And I can't wait to share day 6 with you. See you then.